The Syrian Arab Army SYA is aiming to reach the provincial capital of the Deir ez-Zor Governorate in the coming weeks, following their latest push from the strategic city of al-Sukna. Led by the 3rd and 5th Legions, the Syrian Arab Army has recently liberated more than 15 kilometers along the Sukna-Deir ez-Zor highway, leaving their forces less than 100 kilometers away from lifting the 2-year-long siege on the provincial capital. For the Islamic State ISIL, this push by the Syrian Arab Army could not come at a worse time for their forces, as they are facing expulsion from al-Iraq and northwestern Iraq. Once the Syrian army reaches Deir ez-Zor, the Islamic State will be forced to build up their defenses inside the strategic cities of al-Mayadin and al-Bukamal in order to make necessary preparations for their last stand in Syria. Several buses arrived this morning in the western Kalamun region of Syria to transport the remaining 350 Islamic State ISIL terrorists to the Deir ez-Zor Governorate. The 350 Islamic State terrorists will be joined by their 500 family members as they leave Jarud Kara for Deir ez-Zor Governorate city of al-Bukamal near the Iraqi border. Once these Islamic State terrorists leave the area, this region of Syria will be ISIL-free for the first time in 2 years. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu held a meeting with UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres, Monday, to discuss a multitude of issues, including the Syrian conflict. Among the many topics discussed on Monday, Iran's presence in Syria was at the forefront of Netanyahu's agenda with the UN chief. Netanyahu accused Iran of building sites in both Syria and Lebanon to fire guided missiles at Iran, adding that the goal was to eradicate Israel. Iran has built a base of military entrenchment as part of its declared goal to eradicate Israel, the Israeli Prime Minister declared. It is also building sites to produce precision-guided missiles towards that end, in both Syria and in Lebanon. This is something Israel cannot accept. This is something the UN should not accept, Netanyahu said. Netanyahu has issued several threats recently in an attempt to intimidate Iran into leaving Syria. However, Tehran has made it clear that their military personnel will not leave until the Syrian government asks them to.